Hello Libra and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach. I help you choose growth and heal your inner roots. I have an intuitive and spiritual message for you today about your path. This is a reading that will look at your inner world and your outer world and the interaction between the two. My guides are saying right to left with the cards. So 8 of roots, discipline, 9 of roots, accomplishment, 9 of cups, fulfillment. Can I be an honorary Libra today? And mother of arrows. Looking at all of these. Wow, what an amazing spread. Okay, we're going to start inside. Okay, double 9s inside with accomplishment flying into fulfillment. I don't know if there's a nicer message than that. The idea that you have been working so hard on yourself and working so hard on doing your inner work that you've gotten to a place of feeling very, very fulfilled and contented with where you are. So this is such a strong, powerful message, Libra, because all of these things are on the inside for you. Fulfillment and accomplishment really are not satisfying or nourishing to us when we measure them by the outside. You've got all this on the inside, and your guidance and my guidance are talking about keeping your attention here, allowing the accomplishment to meet the fulfillment, allowing yourself to know how to measure your own accomplishment, to measure it by how fulfilled you feel. So it doesn't matter how hard the work was on the outside or what the work was on the outside. It matters how you feel about it on the inside. There's a strong message of, this was worth it. It was worth it. Whatever I went through was worth it with these cards here. Oh man, they're just so beautiful. I am happy that I'm a Libra rising, so I will what's this word? Be an honorary Libra this week. As a side note, I usually watch my sun sign and my rising sign because those tend to resonate the most strong for me. So if you do similar, let me know. Always love to hear. So, okay, we've also got the idea of grounding of the earth and the water, the cups, the fulfillment here, and both of those coming together. So when you are measuring your fulfillment, when you're measuring your accomplishment from the inside, then you're really creating a very stable base for yourself, a stable grounding that really can't be pulled off by what other people say. I'm thinking of water and earth together, and that's clay, and that's what we make things out of. So when you create from that place of inner fulfillment, it really makes you impervious to the opinions of others, the criticism of others, and I'm just going to say opinion again, because I wanted to say input, but that's not quite right. It's opinion. You don't care what other people think, and that is so liberating. That's why we have this flight happening here. All right, now let's look at the outside. We've got Mother of Arrows looking at the discipline. And for some reason, I am feeling a heavy mother energy with this discipline as well. So this energy is talking about external pressures to succeed in ways that are defined by someone else or the outside world, the constructs of society, the constructs of your workplace. So there's this idea that you need to accomplish these specific levels in order to be seen in a positive light. We've got the multiple levels happening here. So it's kind of, you almost see the hierarchy, and then she's sitting up here. So there's this feeling like there's standards that you have to meet on the outside. And there's this idea that you really have to work hard to get there. But what strikes me about these cards is that they're not really, they don't blend. These are so vivid and beautiful, and these are a little more stark. So if we put them all in a line, The ones I'm drawn to are on the inside of the deck. Huh. There's a little slip there. They're on the inside of the deck. And when they're this way, we actually see that the cat is supporting these other two cards. But this is why it's absolutely necessary to be very strong about what accomplishment and fulfillment and what you truly have achieved in making those strides into who you are. That needs to be honored first. When that is honored and that is known, when you know that from the inside out, then this person actually acquiesces to all of this. Then this person says, oh, right, yeah, okay, I see that too. Or perhaps a group of people. Yeah, I think group of people because of this here. Okay, you know, my guides, I think they want me to draw one more card for everyone today. Son of Feathers. Okay, and interesting how these two cards are very similar with that fire energy. So this is the selfless card, selflessness in action. And so this is a double-edged sword for you, Libra, because it seems to be virtuous to be selfless, right? To always give of yourself, never think of yourself first, always be thinking of others. But in accomplishing what you have, you've set yourself apart from the crowd a little bit, kind of a lot bit. You know, you're not an ant down here, you're this bird flying, this woodpecker flying. So this selfless action is interesting because it's almost as if guidance wants you to see yourself. It wants you to see exactly what you've done and exactly how you're a little bit different than the other people around you. Whereas the selflessness energy wants you to pull you back into the hive, back into the colony, back into part of it. So it's almost as if you kind of want to downplay what you've accomplished and what you have created for yourself, and the guidance is saying, please don't do that. Right? You've worked so hard to get to this place of transformation, to get to this place of fulfillment, that the last thing you need to do is downplay it and be self-effacing. You actually need to admit to yourself how well you have done, because there is a responsibility and a confidence that comes with this type of accomplishment. When you have touched on a new facet of yourself, and when you have solidified your connection and your belief in that part of yourself, it really is a disservice to the rest of the world when you negate it, or when you just say, oh, this old thing. Okay, because you're not really bringing your gifts. And the reason why we have gifts at all is to help the rest of consciousness, the rest of the universe, the rest of humanity. So if you're not really honoring what you have, you're also not honoring the universe. You're not honoring your place in the universe. It's this, don't do it. I hope that's making sense, Libra. When you honor yourself and you honor your gifts, you are honoring something much larger than you. You're actually honoring that which you're a part of, which you decided to come out of. So, as long as you're measuring that accomplishment from the inside about how it makes you feel, then you know you're on the right track. If you're measuring your accomplishment by status or degrees or titles or promotions, that kind of thing, then we're in the other side of the coin. But when you're measuring it by how it makes you feel and being proud of it and owning it, then you are in divine alignment. So Libra, thanks for sharing that with me, and I'm so happy to be an honorary Libra this week. If you would like to learn more about how to reach out for a personal reading, there is information for you in the description below. I look forward to seeing you right here next time. Have a good one, Libra.